What's up everyone, welcome back to Workshop Rebuild. Today I'll be explaining the differences between the Kohler KT17 Series 1 and the Kohler KT17 Series 2. If you're new to my channel, this is where I take apart, clean and reassemble machines to make them fully functional again. And if you like the content you're seeing, please leave a like down below, subscribe to my channel for new content, and without further ado, let's get to the video. So looking at the parts up close, I have the camshaft laid out, the crankshaft, and the oil pump gear right here of both engines. This right here is from the Series 1, and this right here is from the Series 2, which had some slight improvements. So without further ado, I'll explain the differences of each part right here, and then I'll move on to the cylinder head and the block that's right next to me. At first glance, we can look at the camshaft of the Series 1. It has a bore that follows all the way through the camshaft out to the other side. A distinctive feature was that they had a cap on the back end of the camshaft. Another feature was these two little holes right here that lead into this bore, and that was for oil to then splash down onto the crankshaft, or basically onto these two journals right here. The main issue with this was that the plug didn't allow oil to get to the second bearing, main bearing on the crankshaft, which caused the second crankshaft, second bearing right here to seize. Another major issue was that these holes right here were not big enough and couldn't allow enough oil to pass through. So what they did on the updated version, they actually eliminated the plug in the back, which shouldn't have been there in the first place, and they eliminated both holes on the camshaft as well, so there are no holes right there. I will show you that right here. On the right, you guys can see the hole right there, and on the left there is not one. And then we turn it around a little bit, and on the right there is one right there, and right here there is none. So this is from the Series 2, and this is the Series 1. That is the distinctive difference, but other than that, this one still can be repurposed for a Series 2 or even a Series 1. Moving on to the crankshaft, there's a distinctive feature from the Series 1 to the 2, and the main feature is that there are no bores from the main bearings all the way to the rod bearings right here. As you guys can see, this is a little bit discolored since it got heated up, and right here there are no holes that then lead to the main bearings. As for on the Series 2, you can see that there is a hole right here and a hole right here, which allows oil to lubricate the main bearing and then force oil to the connecting rod bearing right here, and that on this side right here, and on the other side as well, right here and right here. And with this Allen key, I can show you which direction they drilled this, which was like this right here. So that was a major upgrade from the Series 1 to the Series 2, and which they should have done in first place as well. Another feature I was able to see while taking out the Series 1 and taking the Series 2 apart was the oil pump gear. The oil pump gear on the Series 1 is actually cast iron right here, and on the Series 2, I guess they took a certain plastic right here, which holds up just as well. Even though this engine on the Series 2 had quite a few hours, it looks just like new, but this doesn't really matter if it's plastic or metal. They can both be repurposed for Series 1 or 2 or vice versa. Another nice feature on this engine would be, as a modification, if you still want to keep your Series 1 and make the lubrication better, would be to add these bores right here in the crankshaft, which is possible, but you do need the correct tooling to do that. And you would just have to actually drill a hole from the main bearing all the way to the connecting rod bearing right here, or journal right here. I hope I was able to explain the major differences on the camshaft, crankshaft, and oil pump gears. And without further ado, let me get to the cylinder head and the engine block. So there is one more external detail on this engine right by the dipstick. If you guys can locate that, if it's on the machine or not, follow the dipstick down, look off to the right, and there is a little indication right here. Some of the KT Series 1s only have a plug within this hole right here. On the KT Series 2, I'll show you exactly what the difference is, but for now you have to understand the KT Series 1 only has a plug right here. So without further ado, let me jump to the KT Series 2. Right in front of me here I have the engine block of the Series 2 and a cylinder head of the Series 2. I will start off with the engine block right here and the key features or differences that you can identify on a Series 2. The Series 2 right here has this set screw right here. As for a Series 1 will not have a set screw, they will only have a little recess that's in the same position and the casting looks exactly the same. Another feature that a later model Series 2 may have is a little cover right here bolted on with 2 bolts. Other than that, this engine block does not have any distinctive features in any way, distinctive sizes, heads, or anything. All they did was actually improve the internals of this engine with the camshaft, the crankshaft, and they just gave the oil pump gear a new material. Moving on to the cylinder head of the Series 2, which I have in my hand. There was no change in sizes at all here or in depths of these cutouts right here, but there was one distinctive feature which you can tell from a Series 2 to a Series 1, which is in this area right here. This area right here has a bigger recess, which means when the piston comes up, it gives the exhaust gases an easier attempt to exit the exhaust valve. And the Series 1 connects all the way here until the middle with a flat and has a different cutout which goes into a point right here. And I'll show you a picture of that or a video of that here in a bit. So I just shared with you some of the most important details on the KT17 Series 1 and the KT17 Series 2. Kohler made some improvements for the Series 2 which I discussed in the video, and I hope that helped you guys so you guys can identify the Series 2 from the Series 1 in case you're going to purchase one of these engines or a machine with one of these engines on it. So if you like this video, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please comment if you have any questions or send me an email, workshoprebuild@gmail.com. And as always, stay tuned.